Morning.
Good morning, mate. How are you?
I'm okay.
That's good. How'd you get on yesterday?
I didn't really trade because I started the session, but then I had an appointment, so I had to leave the charts, and then I did that thing of entering a long position, thinking, yeah, I'm definitely going long, and then thinking, well, no, I should do the right thing. If I'm not here to manage my trade, then I should probably not participate. So I closed it out, and then yeah,
Oh,
and
damn.
I think I even said in the stream, I said I'll first be targeting blah blah, and then I'll be targeting I think 18,500 or something. I was basically mapping out where I was going to go, and it ended up going all the way there. I was like, yeah, well,
Yeah.
what's his mind?
Damn, man. What a blast. Just
Yeah,
pushed.
great. Yeah.
It's almost non-stop. Nice little turnarounds.
Mm.
Nice little
I
turnaround here.
think I was over complicating things. It was basically just that double top, that H4 double top was just a really lovely resistance, and then it broke out of it, retested it, and went long. Really, quite straightforward.
Yeah.
Um, but the time you're like, I don't know, triple top, I don't know, just starting to overcomplicate things.
Mmm.
I did end up wrong, but then yeah, got out.
Yeah, damn, man. That's it's a pretty crazy day.
Did you get into it or?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I had gold going at the same time, and I was pretty tired yesterday, so I didn't really take too much of German. I got in. I missed. I did have a shot at it, and it missed my entry, literally just, which was annoying. And then I kind of just watched it sail away. So here, I was looking for where was it? Oh, sorry. I was watching. Yeah, this is what happened. I was waiting for it to come down to just take out this little bit, and then it moved. It moved 5 minutes before, or 10 minutes here before the open.
Yeah.
And then when it was pushing so hard, I was like, oh damn, I think not sure if it's going to come back all the way. Then it just kept on pushing, and then it was basically pointless to get in for me at that time. Wanted to wait, and then I was busy between basically 9:30 to 11, and that's when most of the damage was done. I was like, oh, I just missed the whole thing.
I think I got it in here, thinking it was going to go like that, and then I had meetings and appointments and stuff like here.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I don't know. And then we were talking about the fact there was no sort of high time frame close above this support or this resistance.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't know. Got out, and then I looked back after my meeting, and it was like here.
Yeah. Yeah. The only bit I got was in New York session. I got a little move in here, but I wasn't too keen on holding it for that long, to be honest. With all this movement. Plus I had gold going, which I was really happy with. I had gold going, and where did I have gold? Had gold. It wasn't the open. I have to check my statement. Where exactly was it? I took it from the phone, so it's not as familiar for me. I think it was from 2015ish, around here somewhere, just after before NYSE. So it was around here somewhere. I just remember seeing the price, seeing the sweep, and I just got in. I didn't look at the price action too much. I was targeting this trendline liquidity. So price moved up 50 pips, closed most of it. Runner got stopped. And yeah, now we're back to here again. Hey Adelaide, how are you? So, let's have a little peekaboo what we're looking for today. So, Wednesday is going to be probably a little bit of a trickier day, given we had so much movement yesterday. And it was only on the German that was moving. The US equities, they still moved, but they definitely didn't move like typical volume. I know this looks pretty wild, but this even NAS only moved like 100 pips. So compare it to like days like here on Monday, and NAS moved 160, and then Friday, oh well, Friday's NFP, so that doesn't really count, but Friday was nearly 300 pips in New York session. So Friday was a bit diluted. I think the main reason we said on the weekend outlook that once we got up, I still think it was going to keep on grinding higher, but once we got into this area, that it could be a bit of a slower grind. And yeah, that's what happened yesterday. Got a little bit of a trend line as well, where we just sort of went sideways. Now let's do a little analysis around fundamentals. So VIX is really coming down. So whilst this is coming down, it's suggesting a lot of calm in the markets. So it makes sense to continue going long overall. And German's like, a fraction of a percent away from its all-time high again. So yeah, it doesn't make sense to be, well, it makes sense to scalp it if you want to go short, but I don't think a swing trade short would make sense right now. So this volatility index, as we know, it's suggested of, I guess, for the S&P. I think there's another one. Yeah, CBOE. So that's like that's an exchange where everything comes from, and it's more or less the same thing. So this is implying current volatility. It's not a predictor necessarily of what's to come, because if something happens, you'll see it spike up. So it's more of a predictor of current conditions. Current conditions are, things are pretty calm. We had a big spike up. This is when missiles and stuff was flying. We've had little tiny pushes up, but other than that, everything's looking pretty calm. Yeah. So, whilst we're under the long-term average of 19, you can see if I zoom all the way out, you'll see how it's really low, like super low, and that's usually present in bull markets. The average is around 19 to 20. Yeah, and we know bull markets last a lot longer than bearish markets. Now, crude has a little bit of that. That's the one thing I'm watching. That's the one thing I think that can get things going crazy. And at the moment, the oil market, I was wondering if we're going to keep on going up. If we're going to keep on shooting up, then that would be a bit of a concern, because that's when crashes have often happened, when you get oil shock. So oil is still coming down. We get into these little bumpier areas, but yeah, I think it all sort of started when the US had higher oil accounts in their reserves than expected. And it's bloody manipulated as hell. I really don't like trading oil, but I'm keeping an eye on the price, because when it was getting close to 90s, you can see like all of this bit, when it was really starting to spike up, that was correlating with VIX starting to push up as well, and that was correlating when equities were coming down in the same bit. So it's all correlated. So I'm going to continue looking for longs. We've got 15 minutes until the open. We don't really have much news today. So what have we got? We've got no news. No red folder here, apart from a couple FOMC speakers. Depends on what they say. Wednesday on here. So crude inventories. That's not till New York session. We've had German industrials comes in, took a bit of a hit on the. Oh no, sorry, good numbers. Sorry, good numbers. Still negative numbers, but good numbers. Yeah, then Fed speaker. So yeah, gosh, man, Wednesday could be a bit of a slug. Now, treasuries. Treasuries were a little bit on the up yesterday. A little bit. So we had nice US dollar being faded when treasuries going down. And now if it's sort of bottoming out, we need to see if it's really bottoming out. If we start seeing a bit of a rise in the treasuries, 2 years going to be a bit more sensitive, then this would lead to the US dollar gaining strength. So we had a little bit of a breather yesterday. US dollar did rebound a bit. US yen, I think, is still a very good play to go long. There were some comments by Bank of Japan. So if you're yen holders, I would be looking still to buy US yen against some of the other crosses. Maybe yen's still very weak. Aussie, we had interest rates yesterday, so that's I'm fairly bullish on Aussie. I'm just waiting for it to bottom out a little bit. I do have some swing ideas going with here. So I've got my on the 4-hour chart. You can see like we're a bit of a range across here. So I've kind of got some positions staggered into it. I'm looking for a price to push up to see if we can push up to here. Because I know they said the Aussie interest rates, was it the RBA was a bit dovish? I didn't get that. I got that she was more hawkish, but she didn't want to like create fear. So I've got some swing entries on Aussie, but because we've got like this range, I've got my entries positioned. I've got them like staggered. And I can show you guys at the end, once we close the zoom down, where I'm looking. But I've got it more heavily weighted down to the bottom. I've got a few entries, like I've got an entry going, very small position. Got another small position ready to trigger, and then I've got more heavily weighted down here. But we'll have to see as well by the end of the weekend if any new information comes and changes that bias. So at the moment we're in a range near the top end. Gold I'm very bullish on. It's just been a little bit slower than the last few days. Been a bit slow. So kind of reflective of this week. Now German, which we'll focus on today, is bullish, very bullish. So close to the top, so don't see why I can't keep on going. We're within striking distance. We're within less than 110 pips from the all-time high. Oh, far out. Annie, you already got 40 pips from the London low. Nice one. Cool. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see if the London can give us a bit of a pullback to keep on going long. That's kind of what I want. Something exactly like yesterday. If it's already moving, I'd like to see London pull back and then go long. And we've been doing that. We did it the day before as well. London initially dipped down, pushed up, gave the pullback, 9 o'clock, just rallied non-stop. Then the week before, we know what happened the week before. Week before, London, Euro made the high, London sold off. So this week, I'm thinking London can pull back, then go. Yesterday, London pulled back, then went. Today, let's see if London pulls back, and we go. So we'll just target maybe somewhere around this pink line. %50 of euro, somewhere inside of here. That will be the plan, yeah. What do you guys think? What's your play, guys?
I'm disappointed I missed the entry at the bottom of the Asian, or the Asian low. I got up early enough and exercised this morning, and I was watching it, and then I got back and it had already moved.
Oh.
But because I saw that liquidity candle at the bottom on the 5 minute, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it. But yeah, just bullish.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I don't assume that it's going to do what it did yesterday and wait too long.
Yeah.
Lack that might not come.
We have Swedish rate decision at 9:30. If they cut before the ECB, maybe a little bullish. Yeah, that would be. I didn't think we had Swiss today. I don't have any Swedish rate decision today. Tomorrow we've got UK. Where is the Swiss? Because Switzerland wasn't too long ago. Yeah, Swiss is not for ages. June 20 is the next one. That would create volatility if there was. Oh, Sweden, sorry. Swedish. Yeah, sorry, I just misread you. Sweden interest rate decision. Should we trade should we trade the krona versus the dollar? No. We won't be streaming at that time. Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gold's really struggling to break up, isn't it? Hey Hannah, how are you? Yeah, it's been a while since you've commented. Morning, Ty. Oh, you're going to be in Europe next week. Nice one, huh? How long are you here for? 3.5 weeks. Oh, nice one. Oh, London's not going to... Where are you going? Check. Oh yeah, good one. Oh, okay, he's going to see a friend. Okay. Hey Dom, I just messaged you on Discord. All right, we've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes now to the open. Want to see if price can pull back at least to this area. Doesn't mean I'm going to execute straight off of it. We shall see. Looking to trade up to... Yeah, I don't see why we can't at least tap into this bit of structure here. On the daily. On the daily, it's the top wick of this previous. So this is a bit of liquidity sitting here. 4 hour. 4 hour we have... have we closed above? We have closed above here, haven't we? So we're trading inside of this little bit of space. This 4 hour wick can be... Okay, 3 hour. Nice clean candle. 2 hour. We're inside of this little consolidation area. So got a little bit of structure. I'm going to recycle some of these. Anyone else got any specific levels you're looking at? Yeah, it's not the best music, that's for sure. Okay, 15 seconds. Is it just gonna launch, you reckon? Jim took gold and 5 minute 3-bar overlap. Oh, nice one. I'll have a look at gold in a sec. Oh, there we go. It's launched. Yeah, I launched it right. Straight up, jeez. 30 pips and counting. Just mental. So I'll see if I can eventually make its way back here. Yeah, it's poof, straight up. Alright, so it's a real shame, man. Real shame it didn't pull back, it didn't wick into the green zone before going up. It's kind of what it did yesterday for me. Just wanted to see just a little pullback.
I got in.
Oh, did you? Good one.
I was like, because I felt one of the things I keep doing is I get too worried about the micro stuff, and I forget that I'm just overall bullish, so I can just have a wider stop loss and just trust that.
Oh yeah.
Fundamentally going to drive it in the right direction instead of waiting and waiting for the perfect entry. Like, I'll just get in.
Mm-hmm. Future Dave. You need to have a different voice so we can tell which days it is. If it's Future Dave speaking or not.
Oh, I don't like him. He keeps on turning up and just sort of walking in and sitting down. I'm like, you again.
Just takes control of your mouse.
I know. You're trying to tell me about what I should be doing and how I should be living my life. Like, oh, wait. I'm like, what do you know? He's like, I'm you. No, you're not.
What do I need to do here? Hey Jersey. So see if we can bit of a the nice one. Evil Day comes out after dark. That's true. That is true. Morning Dave gets up early, goes for exercise, takes trades, and as soon as the sun goes down, Danger Dave. Nice little liquidity zone, this bit here. So how are we gonna play? I didn't want to take any counter trend trades today. I just wanted to go with the trend, given we're so close to the highs. That move didn't want to take anything here, so past had a account going, had a little funding account that I wanted to get done. So that one finally passed yesterday, and I thought it'd be quick, but they said it's you know, they got to check everything and then send. I think it's 3 to 5 days before they send their account details. So back to the personal account. And the personal account didn't want to take a trade on like in the minute of the open. Would have liked to have taken it earlier, but I wasn't prepared. And now I've got to wait a little bit and see what price is going to do here. Don't want to take a counter trend trade. I really don't want to, but I do like this area as well. And my plan is for it to pull back. So how it forms pushing up, I could be tempted. I just need a watch price because I wasn't planning on any sells. But if it's going to pull back, that's the gap. And can we trade it down 40 pips? All right. I know it's kind of silly, but I'm going to go in. And then look to trade back down. Down to take that low. So in that here. To take that low. I'll keep my stop relatively tight. Very low risk, guys, because it's not my idea, not my preferred plan. It's my idea. It's not my preferred plan. Now I want this 5-minute candle to close bearish as well, but very small risk. Oh, wrong chart. I was on the 4 minute. 4 minute. Look, I'm liking the look of it. 4 minute. If we can just get below here, we're good for that correction. But make sure you don't risk too much. Very important. Literally just speculating that's going to counter that initial move, come down, and then I can look for longs again. If it keeps on going up, I would be willing to give the shorts a second shot. Not from here though. I definitely have to watch and wait for better price action. Want it to break the low of this 4 minute candle, and I feel like we could be good. Stop loss is pretty tight because I don't want to risk a whole bunch on this thing. For buys, kind of makes sense to just go long, but it's not my. I didn't want to. I wanted to catch it going up. I don't want to buy the high. We haven't really had a pullback since 6 o'clock. It's just been going north, and this 4 hours can be a heavy area. But maybe I was a little bit early jumping on the jump here. Second break be by far the better move, the cleaner move. Just need to pop underneath here. So 5 minutes. Oh, 5 minute close bullish though. That's a bad sign. Four minute looks alright though. But who do I trust? 4 minute or 5 minute? It's going to do a wick fill, isn't it? Damn it. A little bit early on that one. Don't go. Give us a better price. If it's failing, if it's rejecting here, I can tighten my stop loss more to just above the high. If it pushes down, rejects, there's no point. Or I could like try close out. I do want to give it a little bit more chance to see if it is going to give that drop. But the way it's closing, looks like it's just pulling back to keep on going up. But we'll see. I have to give it a second chance underneath when it takes the second break. Yeah, that's going to be the better idea. Ah, Glenn's here. Hey mate, how are you?
Right. Making money yet or what?
No, it took it moved too quick for me to go long. So then I decided to donate some money to the market before provide some liquidity for it.
Oh, sweet.
There we are. It's about to tap me out.
500.
Was that?
18,500. Nice,
Yeah.
man. Oh, depends on your feed.
Ah, that sucks. Okay. All right. Well, little shot didn't work. Damn it, it's too high. So I'm gonna give this one a second chance to trade back down. I think that initial push, I think there's a huge chance we go down here first. Don't like our London Open just launched straight away. But I'll just have to give it a little bit of time to breathe. And then if it just keeps on going straight line up, then yeah, that'll really suck. But that's all right. Not ideal to start the day off like that. But creating that bullish structure.
H4 fair value gap's just been filled now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We'd get a little bit of reaction from this big wick. Thought there was a good chance of it. Worth a shot. Worth sacrificing some pips. But we'll see. We'll see what it. I should have been more patient on that one. A little rush of blood. God, I didn't stream yesterday.
I'll just give that a crack now.
Yeah, if it breaks under, I'll give it a go again. If it breaks under here, I'll give it another little shot. Got to be underneath here. Got to break the low. Otherwise, it's don't want to fight something that's so bullish. Should have just gone long, like the plan.
I was in those cells in the London pullback just after the open yesterday. Similar story set up as today. I just held them way too long. It just rejected off of the 50% instead of really filling it all the way down.
Oh yeah.
Too greedy on the target.
Yeah, I like the idea of London giving us a better entry before I go back to sit back on the long bias. Okay, come on, just give us a little. Oh, it didn't break it low. Just retesting it. Come on. It's nice though if it can do a big rejection from here and then flip bearish, then that would be a. It's doing the wick fill in the 5 minute, but if we can reject the wick and start breaking underneath these areas. If it does another leg up, sorry, I'm gonna I'll can this sell idea. But I want to see it flip and trigger the entry. Oh, sorry. Do I want to know? Can you look at Gary UST? I've never even heard of Gary. Gari USDT. Is that a crypto, is it? Gary with US dollar tether. Okay, come on. Alright. Don't do me dirty. It triggered my entry. I even got a wick, Ivan. That's good. If there's no wick, we can at least get down, create like a new London low.
There she goes.
Come on.
I've added to that one.
We need everyone to add weight to this now. Want back those pips. Break the low, the second break of this low here, and then we're looking good. Need this last 5-minute candle of the 30-minute to do some damage to this 30-minute candle. Otherwise, it could just be a straight push if it closes strong bullish. Yeah, probably not a bad idea, Russ. With them all pushing. Well, Naz just took Asian high. Yeah, Asian high. Come on, German, don't do me dirty like that. Oh, God. France blasted, did it? Yeah, they all blasted up. It's not looking good, but if we did manage to get something closing below here, I would consider adding, but it's looking more likely to go up at the moment, so I don't want to add anything to something that's going to look like it's going to lose. But breaking under here, then I think there's a good chance for that 30 pips. If you haven't taken the trade, don't trade in this area. It's a risky area. But something closing below here, I think would be a decent trade. Something closing like that. You missed the high, but you don't have to deal with all this rubbish. Not that it's rubbish, but if you're looking for longs, you'll be pretty happy. I'm looking for longs, but just not here. I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy the high of the day. So I want to see London at least do some pullback before keeping going. And this is to me looks. I know we're so close to the all-time highs, but this area does. You know, when you go straight up into it, it's a difficult place to take buys and sells. Hi, Anis. Good morning, mate. How are you? The day we go fishing. Well, I'm fishing for some pips here, but took a loss already. You home now, Glenn?
Yeah, I'm home, mate. Home.
Did you move? Is this the normal office, or did you move desk?
No, I'm back in the normal. Well, the office is in our bedroom again. Yeah. Donated the other room back to the children.
Oh yeah.
Most people's houses, they get overrun, so I let them have that space so I can come in here. But I just don't trade as many hours as I was trading before, and feeling pretty good for it, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's good. Holding trades longer, yeah.
Holding trades a bit longer. Trading a lot more off my phone, which is sort of counter to a lot of other people's sort of experience, but I've been quite happy with it. Just lower my risk size and hold them that lot longer.
Yeah, that's the main thing. As I say, a lot of people it's the leverage that gets you in trouble.
Yes, very quickly. Watching the higher time frames a little bit more and understanding what I'm seeing when I'm looking at them, I think has been a nice little change for me.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to identify the patterns that I'm looking for in the low time frame on a higher time frame. I'm just holding on a little bit longer before I get the entry. Sometimes you're wrong, but that's pretty much the trading game in a nutshell anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this is looking a lot nicer. Still hasn't confirmed.
Yeah, no, it's still very much in these highs.
1 minute is 15 minute to close.
The problem is the 30-minute is going to close. I really wanted to see the 30-minute pull back, but the 30-minute is going to close strong. So I wanted that 5-minute candle to have done some damage, but hopefully we can do the wick fill. Once we can break underneath here, we'll be looking good. But the new 30-minute candle can just go bang, like this.
Yeah, no bottom wick so far.
Yeah, bugger. No, it's not gold. It's German 40 indices.
Gold's been selling quite nicely.
23.12.
Just since the open. Actually, before the open. Yeah, euro sold off. Yeah, that looks pretty sus. Look, have a look at it, how that's moving down.
Yeah. Building up liquidity. In a almost a perfect line. All right, German's not going to do us any favors here.
Yeah, that's filling that clean candle. 100%.
Am I still in my US yen trade? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, US yen's been going for quite a while now. From Monday, from in here. Not sure if that's TP's 156. Yeah, I think it can get to here to 156.07. Yeah, mine's just under 156. I'm going to watch this one first, then we'll look at gold for a little bit. Gold's better for New York. German's very good. German's very good for London. So I'm going to focus on this for now.
I'm going to go make a coffee, mate. Pull back, come on.
Oh, yeah, good one. Okay. I think this is just going to continue going up, but committed to it now. Just going to let it hit the stop loss. Because the other day I closed the trade, expecting it to go up a little bit higher before. The other day I was looking for buys, and came down, and then it was just bumping around for a bit. Eventually closed it. Didn't let it hit my stop loss. It pulled back. Wouldn't even got close to the stop loss. Went to the zone I wanted to go from, and then I hesitated, and then it just went straight up. I couldn't get into it. Like I missed a lot of the potential. So on this one, I'm just gonna let it hit the stop loss. Yeah, damn it, man. Should have just kept with the bias.
Didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
Did you get a decaf? Did you? That's probably why.
No, mate, I've got some Macona infused with caramel. It's really quite good.
Yeah, well. Yeah, that was the problem. That was the problem with the 30-minute candle closing so strong. Anyway, that sucks. Can't hear you, mate. Yes, too far away from the mic.
I was muttering, mate. I wasn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, bloody come into the bullish bias and then try it goes too far straight away. So anyway, that's why it's important to keep your risk low. So don't let it affect you. Like it literally is not going to affect me whatsoever. What will affect me is I'll be pissed if it goes down now. But that's that's what happens.
Kind of sweet.
You're getting some banter from Gyro.
Is he giving me shit again?
The problem was the caramel in the coffee.
You're one special, mate. I can't turn down a bargain.
Don't know what to do now. You still in it?
No, yeah, 15 split. I've got quite a wide stop loss and very small risk, so I'm not stressed too much about it.
Yeah, I went very small risk, but I went tight stop loss. It's tough when you get to these all-time highs.
Swiss interest rates, they've just announced, they've left them.
Swedish.
Swedish, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no, I did the same mistake. They cut them. They cut interest rates.
So someone's starting to.
Nah, Swiss did as well. So Swiss cut it in March. Swedish have now cut as well. So I'm not going to look at, for myself, I'm not going to look for another trade until 9 o'clock. I don't want to trade inside this little bit. We're just going sideways. Initial explosion, and then take 2 little losses inside of here. Let's look at gold then. And just let German do its thing. For future idea, though, for German, is I'm still looking for that green zone. I was just trying to get a little bit clever with it to see if it would pull back to this area straight away and then go. Now it's just going to be a waiting game for me. So gold struggling to find some momentum here. So it's very much risk on sentiment. So at the moment the equities are absolutely firing. Gold, we still had a bit of soft US dollar on Monday. Then Tuesday, US dollar recovered a little bit. I think maybe there's not so much the tensions in the Middle East. I think that's old news. But it is struggling at this area over here. So I think it's a matter of time before gold can keep on pushing up. But we need a closure. We need a closure above 22.30. Once we get above, 23.30, my mistake. Once we get above 23.30, then it opens the door to push up a whole bunch more. So I'll be keeping my eye on that level for a good candle to close. Other than that, we are in this little bit, it's a bit choppy around here. So we've got another little channel, another little consolidation over here. So I'm cautious about holding any longs if we're breaking underneath, then we'll close inside of here, because then I think we can drop down further. This is I'm still bullish in gold overall. This is my bottom of my risk range. So until we're actually closing below 2270, until we're closing below here, I'm bullish on gold. It's just we're struggling to get that little momentum. Need like some fear, uncertainty, or doubt or something to come in before it can keep on pushing up. So whilst it's in this channel, just look for like, get in and out. Oh, bummer. Is German going to go now, is it?
Still holding support.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I want to see what's going on here. Is anyone holding longs?
Yeah, I'm still in.
Good one. I donated some pips to you, to your cause.
Yeah, I did realize that. I was going to say thank you separately.
Yeah.
But you could have contributed a bit more, I thought. It was not very generous. It was,
Yeah, there's no point giving too much.
Stingy, really.
Yeah. Alan, you're in. Oh, it's a good one. Gurinda, nice one. Oh, Paul as well. Good work, guys. Eddies and cells and gold. Paul, you're short on NAS, though. That one looks better for pullback, does it? Ty hit the first. Oh, first candle TP. Oh, very good. Hannah's in gold. Took a loss on German as well. Oh, man. It's a low time frame, but I don't mind. I know I'm kind of still fighting this higher time frame. Pretty tempted to give this one more shot for a sell.
On the 15 flip.
Just
breaking those lows.
Well, that would be the smarter thing to do.
Breaking these lows.
Yeah, that would be the smarter thing. But I'm thinking for what Ivan was pointing out on the 2 minute with these two wicks, that if they are going to hold, if this is going to be that little resistance, then I might as well get in. Like I can have a really low risk trade here. It's risky, it's high risk, but as in I'm going to go low risk, and it would be good risk reward. But
15's closing in a minute, so
yeah, I'm just going to hold off. Because while the 15 minutes it looks like it's just, at the moment, it's just keep on making higher highs, higher lows.
Still got no bottom wick on it either.
Yeah. No, I've already taken 2 losses. I'll cop some YouTube abuse if I take a third.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, they can.
Okay. Well, I won't say what I was going to say then.
No, yeah, so it's the good viewers. today.
Oh, they can't hear me on
Go
that
on,
one.
say it, I dare you.
Huh? Yeah. That's all right. We all know what I was probably going to say. I am pretty predictable.
Okay, 15 minutes closed. New 15-minute candle. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go and give this one last shot. I'm just gonna keep it pretty tight. As a reference, all of these trades wouldn't equate to 0.5%. Just for reference.
Oh, I'll spill that candle. That was my take, bro. I'm out.
If we can survive till the hour closes, I think the 9 o'clock candle can give us that drop.
The top is rounding off now.
Drop to go long. Yeah, that's my plan. And this is the patient part of my trading. Is that the whole idea was to go long from here in the first place. And then when it launched like that, when it moved so quickly, I didn't want to wait for it to come here before executing, because I know my days get so hard to focus when I like, it's the worst feeling when you're in a trade and it's in the sensitive level, and then Maddie she's calm, price gets to an area and then she starts getting like agitated. I'm like, what do I, crying, needs a nappy change, and I'm like, oh shit, I want to watch price to get my trigger, because as you guys know, a lot of my triggers would be like like on my scalping sessions, it'll be like a 3 or 5 minute candle close. So time is everything. And I've been just reverting to just going in, putting an entry in, and then wire stop loss, so I don't look at it, and then just deal with Maddie. So it takes a lot of pressure off getting trades in this session when I know she's been looked after. So when price launched like that, it's really disappointing because I want to go long, but because it launched, I don't want to have a long entry inside of here. So the impatient part of me was trading down, sell to buy, but it got chewed up a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure if Maddie's trying to tell me something, like not do it, and that's why she's like trying to distract me, get me away from it. Or do you want to trade the drop still? Oh yeah, I'm in the sell. I am in the sell.
When they talk about parenting, I don't think I've ever seen listed the benefits of having a child is that it improves your trading strategy. There you go.
Well, she was giving some good signals sometimes.
It does. That's true.
I don't know. I don't think anything's as efficient as you going to get a coffee.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna get coffee, I think.
I've stopped doing that, haven't I? I haven't been doing the old coffee break.
Well, it's terrible for you, but great for us.
I got smart. I trying to catch it, but then the market's watching. Yeah, no caramel in mine. I make it Irish coffee some mornings.
No judgment.
Only in winter.
Only on days ending in Y.
Yeah.
Mexican coffee's the best.
What do they put in the Mexican tequila?
Oh, you get three shots out of coffee. That's only good what they give you. But by the time you've got breakfast, you feel good.
Oh, I thought you were shitting the bed.
Gold still dropping far out.
It's sped up.
So what do you think it is? Is it US dollar strength or is it money rotating into equities? US dollar bit of strength.
DXY's jumping. DXY's, the last 30 minutes on the DXY's pushed quite a bit. Whatever, what's this one? No, not that one. What are you looking at there?
Maddie just came in the room. Yeah, Maddie's in the house.
You just walked in. All right, Dad.
Just checking, making sure
Yeah.
I'm not gambling her inheritance away.
Yeah. Now you need to steer it away.
Yeah. Why is it in the red, Dad? Is that good sign?
Yes, it's good for me.
It's good for those who are buying.
Come on. 6 minutes. Oh, Johnny, double bottom and gold. Yeah, I'm not too sure about gold. I'm not too sure. Like, if it's because we're stuck between on gold. I've got two areas. Got this. I'll just recycle these. So I've got this 4 hour zone, and then I've got this 4 hour zone. And price is right now in the middle. So I'm overall bullish on gold, but I don't want to. If this support's not holding, I'd see it going all the way down into here. So, price, the easy trade idea would be closing above to go long. That would be nice. Or waiting to see what it does here. At the moment, if you're not in the sells already, I wouldn't want to sell into this potential support. I'd rather wait to see if it's what it's going to do at that little support. But good move, really good move. Okay, come on. Let's break down.
Buy's looking nice.
Yeah, we don't want to scare it, eh? 5 is looking, if we can break that support. Got a couple of imbalanced candles left behind. We've got a lot of imbalanced candles actually, don't we? No wick, no wick, no wick, no wick, no wick, no wick.
One's looking really nice. Not the reversal, but you might get a nice pullback.
Yeah, the tricky thing is that if it hits my yellow line, I'd want to hold it to go all the way down, but it gives me a chance that it's basically I could recoup the 2 losses and then start again fresh. Anyway.
Oh, go. Still going. Jesus.
Still going. It's coming down to this 30-minute though, isn't it? Bottom of that previous 30-minute might bounce here.
I really want to hold out until 9. Yeah, that's good advice, Russ. Trade the chart, not the account.
Yeah.
There's no news at 9. It's just that we've been seeing the move at 9, but wait a sec, that's Monday, Wednesday. Retail sales. There's some news at 9. But it's more that we've seen 9 o'clock be pivotal. So see our price yesterday pushed up, and then it dropped, and then it was 9 o'clock. It was 9 o'clock when we got like a volume move, and I hope it doesn't go up like yesterday. The day before as well, price is sort of drifting around, and it was 9 o'clock that we got like a decent move, and then same again. It happened last week a lot. That price pushed down from 9 o'clock, we got like a good move. So it's more that I'm just waiting for 9 o'clock to see if we get a good move, and hopefully it's a good move in my favor. But because we are in an uptrend, it very easily could just go north, but that's all right. I've accepted
gold is going through the floor. Gold's just taking the time. Yeah.
He's in that clean candle. Oh, not quite. Almost.
Yeah.
Taking out that Asian low.
Yeah.
2000, jeez. All right, here's 9 o'clock. So do we get a drop from here?
I think it will, mate. Oof. I want it to. Something's going on
There must be something going on because gold is just selling.
Yeah.
here. It's not just dropping, man. It is accelerating.
It's
Yeah.
really going fast. Yeah.
It's dropped 50 pips in 2 minutes.
Far out.
3 minutes, my go.
There's nothing here, is there?
EXY's just exploded as well. Someone must have just declared world peace.
Oh, that is a possibility, yeah. If they, if Hamas and Israel actually came to an agreement, then that would trigger that. That would be very bad for this as well. Very bad.
Is that bad for equities?
Bad for my trade.
Oh, for your trade. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the market. No, of course not.
Nah, it'd be excellent for the market.
Building, then just exploded. You could have just been selling down to get below 2305. Oh, look at the bounce.
Yeah.
I got in not quite at the low.
Yeah, I'm in as well.
I would have liked to put another position on, but I'm maxed out.
Yeah. I'm doing it on my little personal on my phone, and it's quite funny.
Just,
Come down to that neckline.
yeah, just drop, then accelerated. They got what they wanted. Oh, nice, Tom.
There's got plenty of space if it really wants to go. And all the way down to 2300.
Look at that. There's a quick little 33 pips. Literally minutes.
Mm.
And I'm sitting here just losing.
Akshay's being very silent. What are you up to, Akshay?
178 hits.
He had a bit of noise in the background. Maybe he can't open his mic.
Akshay's counting his money on that drop, I bet.
Yeah, I can hear the money counting machine in the background fluttering away.
Yeah, it's got a lot of rupees to count.
No, I'm not trading London section. I'm just watching.
Yeah, we know the quiet ones.
Yeah.
I should have not as well. Look at this. Missed that initial impulse. and then just it's been doing nothing. All the money's been in over here.
Maybe do a double chart in the mornings.
Yeah. Normally I focus on one though as well, but I could keep both up here.
I'm sure between us all we can give you a heads up if we see anything.
Oh, no one does. No one gives me the signals. All I hear is when price is like up here, it's TP hit. Like, oh, I didn't realize you guys were in the trade. That's all right. I make my own breakfast.
Just say you make your own breakfast.
Yeah.
No
As
one
in-
attacks his lunch.
Yeah. As if it's not my idea, sometimes I'll just go like, if it's similar, I'm like, yeah, I like that idea, and I'll pinch it. But it's I prefer for me to take my own ideas, because then I've only got myself to blame. And I know that if someone else tells me a signal and I take it, I'm the one that pushes the button. But having like confidence for like targets and all that, if I haven't done the work, it's hard for me to manage the trade. So it's something like, you know, it's a free lunch, that's good, but it's not something that I should rely on. Oh man, this is frustrating. So literally didn't move on German apart from that initial 5-minute candle, and then it's done jack all. It's just been sitting sideways. No real catalyst in the market for it. We're pushing bullish, all-time highs, near all-time highs, within 70 points from an all-time high. So it's like it's going for it for sure. But I wasn't quick enough to push the button, and then I tried to sell down to my preferred area, and I know it's going to come back down to here at some stage, but my timing's been off this morning. But that's all right. You live and learn. Make sure that you never risk more than you can afford. So even if you take like 2-3 trades, my advice is, if you're not having a good day in terms of execution, is make sure that you're not risking like 1-2% of an account each trade. That's absolute fool's gold to over risk when you're scalping. Swing trades, sure, higher risk. Scalping, you're gonna give yourself more bullets, so dial back your risk. It really does save you. You want to be in this market a long time, not short time. Oh man, this sucker's gonna stop me out. So what's your plan then for the rest of the session, guys? Where are your targets for? You guys are long now, gold, right?
Yeah,
Where are you targeting?
just back up top of the range.
Which range?
Just this. That's where I got the 30-minute up on my chart. It's rejected there a couple of times.
I moved it when you drew that, Glenn.
No.
Is that still it?
Box wasn't very good, but yeah, somewhere around in there.
Are you looking the same at 30-minute?
This is 30
Yeah.
minute, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it up there, then I'll just trail my stop if it goes behind there.
This one's zone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Russia's still long, Dax, short footsie. Yeah, bloody hell, this thing's going to stop me out, so... Oh.
2 minutes is looking good on gold now.
2 minute.
Oh, wow.
The goat has spoken.
Mm. Oh well, took a kind of that was one of my bullets for luck there. Now it's going to go. So
Nice.
I fought the trend. I fought the trend, and I copped the horns today. Yeah, the trend won, that's for sure. Damn, man, I was so positive coming into this market, thinking, yeah, gonna look for longs, and then I ended up taking some sells. Yeah, what's annoying is I know it's gonna come back at some stage. I know there's going to be a pullback because it's the weekly candle. It's been so strong, so strong. Like it's going to be a monster candle. There's been very little in the way. So remember that time back in October? Was it October? No, November, sorry. When it was just session after session of just going straight up.
Yeah.
Here. Kind of getting those vibes when it was just session after session after session after session. It drove up and up and up. Consolidated a little bit and then another run up where it's just gone straight up. Very little in the way of pullbacks. And that was like, yeah, hundreds of pips. Then we had that pullback when they thought about interest rates were getting out of control. War conflict, a little bit of consolidation, and then we had soft FOMC, soft labour market report, and then it's just been straight up. Oh well, I'm gonna go look after my daughter now, so just console myself. tell her what happened. The look of disappointment on a 7-month-old. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about the stream. Stream was pretty awful experience for me. But some bullish news. Nasdaq just popped 20 points. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of news today, so it's always tricky to navigate when you've got zero real catalyst to look at. So who knows? There was one thing I thought I did think about was Apple had released a new iPhone. No, iPad. iPad, yeah. And Apple stocks have been going pretty well. So yeah, it's just all looking up for the equities. It's just I was hoping to be clever and get that little pullback, but it definitely didn't do that. Just kept on grinding higher, so I should have gone with the trend. Anyway. Yeah, no doubt. Parenting's gonna be tough when they get older. At the moment she's still cute. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. So, crappy stream. So let me just sort this out. Good luck, guys. The rest of the session. I'll bounce back. Don't you guys cry for me. I'll be okay. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys later on.
As soon as he shuts his stream, he's like, ah!
Yeah, I got a breakdown.
But we'll send you a food parcel, don't worry.
Yeah, some stamps. I'll be unemployment. Okay. All right, YouTube. See you later.
Thanks, mate.